Ήθελα απλώς να δείτε πώς είναι τα χέρια μου. Λίγο πιο μακριά. Τέλεια. Ούψ, τώρα είναι μακριά. Ωραία φίλε. Τώρα παρά είναι κοντά. Σκάτω έγινε το αντίστροφο, τέλος πάντων. Οκ. Καλύτερα, πολύ καλύτερα. Μια χαρά. Άμα πέσει η κάμερα, θα κλαίω 50€. Okay. Lovely in every way, but he's a guy.
Okabe-san, konnichiwa.
Με συγχωρείτε για το θόρυβο, ο σκύλος μου παίζει με τον καναπέ. Θέλει να φάει το χνούδι. We met when I rescued him from some aggressive photographers in Akiba's pedestrian heaven. It also so happens that Lukaku and Mayuri are classmates. I learned that fact after I had gotten to know him.
用途サミダレはちゃんと使っているのか。
はい。
精神残魔流を極めさえすれば、お前は己の内にある邪悪な炎に焼かれずに済む。
Πολύ βαθύ, μου αρέσει πολύ. Το δαιμονικό σπαθί Σαμιντάρε μπορεί να είναι ένα σπαθί αντιγραφής, αλλά αυτή είναι η μόνη μορφή που χρειάζεται, που αρκεί για να κρύψεις τον τρόπο. Δεν προλαβαίνω να τα μεταφράσω, παιδιά, λυπάμαι, πρέπει να τα λέω στα αγγλικά. The demon sword Samidara may be an imitation sword, but that is only the form it takes to hide from the world. When one worthy enough to wield it appears, it unleashes its true power. When one worthy to wield it appears, it unleashes its true power.
Okabe-sanには感謝しています。
俺は岡部ではない。
オカリンだよ。
Έχει εμβέλεια ο ηθοποιός.
ごめんなさい、京馬さん。
分かればいいのだ。では合言葉を。
Έχει εμβέλεια, λέω, ενώ απλά ξέρει να κάνει καλά τη δουλειά του ο άνθρωπος.
エルブサイコンガリ
違う、コンガ流ではなくコングルーだ。
はい。エルブサイコングルー、これでいいですか？
Στο περίπου. Lukako smiles happily as I nod.
ありがとうございます。美しい師弟関係だね。マユシーは不女子じゃないけど、ちょっとドキドキしてきちゃうよ。まゆりちゃん、変な想像しないで。
Gee whiz. Though we do have a master-disciple relationship.
それでなぜマユリはここにいる？
ルカ君に会いに来たんだよ。来月のコミマでライネットのキラリちゃんコスをしてほしいってずっと頼んでるのにちっとも OK してくれないんだよ。
Αυτό είναι κάτι σαν κόμικον που λέει, ναι, κόμικον θα είναι η φάση.
だってコスプレするなんて僕恥ずかしいよ。
Ηρωνικά αυτόν τον βλέπω. Μου αρέσει που λέει ότι θα είναι καλός, αλλά τέτοιοι τύπου femboys, τύπου φάση θα ήταν καλή στα cosplays.
でもルカ君は絶対似合うと思うんだ。こんな可愛い子が女の子のはずがないって大人気になるよ。ねえ、しようよコスプレデビュー。
Mayuri's hobby is making costumes. She's made at least 30 so far, but it's rare for her to wear one herself. Instead, she seems to get her kicks from seeing other people wear them. And it looks like she's chosen Lukako as her next target.
それよりルカ子よ、俺がこの神社を訪ねたのは他でもない。お祓いを頼みたいのだが、やってもらえないだろうか。
お祓いですか？
あめ？
だったらお父さんに。
あ、いや、そこまで大げさにしなくていい。気休めでいいのだ。
That's why I came here instead of Kanta Shrine.
というわけで、例のあれを持ってこい。
例のあれと言いますと？
Bring out the usual.
お祓いと言ったらあれに決まっている。正式な名称はわからんが、棒に白い紙がふさふさとついていて、神主がわさわさと振るやつだ。
I don't know what that stick is called, but it's that stick. It's that stick with zigzaggy paper thingies that the priest does.
今のオカリンの説明ゆとりっぽいね。
Ισχύει. Δεν πρέπει να ακούγεται τόσο χαζός. Αυτός είναι ένας επιστήμονας.
俺に取り付いた悪霊が。
しっかりしてください。
俺は岡部さんではない。
すいません京馬さん。でも僕どうしたら？
お祓いを急げ。この前教えた通りにやればいい。
はい。
頼む。悪霊を俺の中から追い出してくれ。
Ωραία. Please don't tell me he's a guy, but his lovely appearance makes me feel guilty. Like I made a frail girl cry. The voice of a girl, the mannerisms of a girl. More feminine than any girl I know. But he's a guy! Taller than Mayuri, yet oh so slender. But he's a guy! Looks stunning in Nico's robes. But he's a guy! So it's almost evening, it's still hot as hell outside. But he's a guy!
大丈夫だ。悪霊は去ったようだ。よくやったな、ルカ子。
Τέλειο, τέλειο. With a sigh of relief, I offer Lukako my thanks.
お役に立ててよかったです。
Lukako gave us some corn on the cob, and Mayuri and I left Yanabayashi Shrine. Though this corn was originally sent to Lukako's home, Lukako offered to share it with the lab after it proved to be too much for his family to eat. We truly owe Luka for providing us with these valuable supplies. Still fired up after Lukako's exorcism, Mayuri swung her bag of corn about like a sword. Not that I could blame her, I was excited myself. We tried taking a shortcut but found our path blocked off. Reasonable, I suppose, given that the bridge led to Radicon. With our progress halted, Mayuri takes out her pocket watch to check the time. It's a very old watch, not the sort you'd expect a high school girl to carry. Its name is Pockety. Ever since elementary school, Mayuri has carried Pockety with her everywhere. It's her most important treasure. If she's concerned about the time, it must mean she has to go to work soon. Without saying a word, I extend my hand to Mayuri, offering to take the corn back to the lab myself.
ありがとう。じゃあマユシーはこれからバイトだからもう行くね。
マユリ、お前はあの時ラジカンで男の悲鳴を聞いたよな。
悲鳴？それっていつのこと？
今日の昼だ。
聞いてないかな。
そうか、分かった。だったらいい。
変なオカリ。
I return to the lab to see a large fearsome man standing out front. He's the workshop's manager, or actually the owner of this whole building. Tenoji Yugo. I'll call him Mr. Braun. It's a fitting name for someone who loves brawn tubes. No sooner had he caught my attention than an unfamiliar woman jumped out from the brawn tube. Workshop. Yasu.
あれ？
Eh? Oh. Who is this? What sort of woman greets people like that?
天音鈴葉です。
And after that nightmare of a greeting, she just introduced herself? Such bold behavior. Would she be an organization spy?
ああ、バイトの面接したいって子な。
バイトの面接だと？こんな若い女性が？この新規臭くておしゃれ感ゼロで繁盛もしておらずむさいおっさんが店長のブラウン管工房にバイト希望だというのか？
おめえ、来月から2階の家賃1000円増しな。
俺は事 実を言ったまでですよ。もっとも部外者が口を出す問題ではないが、しかしブラウン管工房がバイトを募集していたとはな。この暇さではその必要性を全く感じないのだが。
Μισό λεπτό να φτιάξω λίγο την κάμερα. Anyway, I had no idea the Bron Chip Workshop was Harry. You always looked so free. I didn't know you needed some help.
ああ、それは私が電話で無理って頼んだんです。最初は断られたんだけどさ、店長さんにどうしてもお願いしますって。
年は
18。
Same as me. What the hell?
なんでうちで働きたいんだ。
Πώς γίνεται να είναι η ίδια ηλικία μας? Τέλος πάντων.
ブラウン管が好きだから。
採用、明日から来い。
それでいいのか。というかこれはコントか、もしかして仕込みか。
ありがとう店長さん。ところでさ、君は誰？
俺のな、聞きたいというのか。いや、やめておけ。それを知ることでお前にも最悪が降りかかるかもしれん。これまでも多くの人が俺の名を知ったことで機関に狙われた。アメリカのサラ、イタリアのクラウディア、フランスのシモン。これ以上誰かを危険な目に遭わせるわけには。
おい、アホな妄想してんじゃねえよ。このバカ男は2階に間借りしてる岡部倫太郎ってんだ。
岡部ではない。俺は法院。
うるせえ。家賃さらに1000円上乗せするぞ。
岡部倫太郎だ。
君を狙ってるその機関ってのが何なのかわかんないけど、もし困ってんなら私に相談して。岡部倫太郎、そういうの慣れてるからさ。
は？
あ？
Stuff like that.
場合によっては手段を選ばず痛めつけてやることも可能だし。
ミスター・ブラウン、彼女は採用しない方がいいと思う。
Mr. Brown.
ああ、物騒だな。騒ぎ起こしたらクビにするからな。そもそもその機関なんたらは岡部の創作だから本気にすんな。
創作？
せいぜいそう思ってるがいいさ。
そういうのが流行ってんだ。勉強になったよ。
But someday the world will kneel before me. 'Γιατί? Συγγνώμη, κάποιες φορές το κάνει αυτό για κάποιον λόγο. Ιδού πρόβλημα νούμερο 2. Έλα εδώ. Κοίτα εμένα. Έλα εδώ. Κάτσε κάτω. Κάτσε κάτω. Νόρμαν. Εδώ. Εδώ, έλα. Πήγαινε κάτσε. Όχι. Θέλω να κάτσεις. Κάτσε κάτω. Κάτσε κάτω. Ή τουλάχιστον να μην ενοχλείς. Apologies for that. The sign on the door says closed, but I know from past experience not to take it at face value. Sure enough, I see Mr. Brown in his workshop, relaxing with a cup of tea.
おう、どうした岡部。
どうしたもこうしたもないですよ。あなたからもらったテレビが壊れた。
おめえ、俺のブラウン管を乱暴に扱いやがったな。愛が足りねえんだよ、愛が。
A muscle-bound bald guy talking about love sends shiver down my spine.
修理をお願いしたい。最優先だ。
相変わらず変な話し方だな、おめえって。
I see no sign of Suzuha Amane, the woman from earlier, inside the shop. What I do see are CRT screens everywhere. The haphazard layout makes them seem like junk, but they're all functional according to Mr. Brown. He's got a full range of both old and new. Some of them are probably older than new. There are even some flat screen and HD CRTs that came out just before LCDs took the market.
ああ、これは多分基板のハンダ浮きだな。直せろぜ。
そうですか。ではよろしく。
待ってろ。見積書作ってやる。
金を取るのか？
当たり前だろ。払わねえつもりだったのか。
このテレビはあなたからもらったものだぞ。
だからなんだよ。アフターサービスまでタダでやってやるとは言ってねえぜ。
おのれ。自分の間近なオンボロを押し付けておいて、その言い草とは。
うるせえな。だったら一つやってもいいんだぞ。家電リサイクル法で回収費ももらうけどな。
横暴だぞ。人類史の未来を変えるやもしれぬ男からたかろうとは。
ああ、それ誰のことだ？
俺のことに決まっているでしょう。
歯磨いて寝ろよガキ。そもそも2階をただ同然で貸してやってるこの俺にそういうこと言うとはいい度胸だな。
修理代は弾むミスター・ブラウン。
I managed to talk to him into giving us a temporary replacement TV in exchange for the repair fee, and carried back up to the lad. Once it got dark, I started looking for more information on the mass disappearance phenomenon in Mexico Risu Stabi. I searched through a number of news sites only to turn up nothing. So were those hallucinations after all? But while I was looking at channel, I noticed that a thread was posted by John Titor Titor? John Titor? Wait, John Titor is back. It would be really interesting if, like each sentence I call him John Titor and then the next it's John Titor. It's just to mess with you. John Titor appeared on an American BBS 10 years ago, claiming to be a time traveler. He claimed to have traveled from the year 2036 in order to obtain an old computer, the IBM 5100. His claims started quite a storm among the BBS denizens. Titor also made several accurate, if fragmentary predictions of future events. The start of the Iraq War and the spread of Klutz-Feld Jacob's disease, for example. To prove he was from the future, he explained the principles behind the time machine and provided pictures of its operation manual. But after about 4 months, he disappeared without even revealing his identity. At one point, his predictions gained popularity even in Japan. Yes, he certainly did get some things right. But on the other hand, he missed several others. Some of his posts contradicted each other too. That's why to this day, most people doubt his authenticity as a time traveler. So after 10 years of silence, that same John Titor is now on a Japanese BBS. Ridiculous. It's obviously a troll. First of all, John Titor is American, and now he's posting on channel in Japanese. Πιστεύω μπορώ να κάνω την οθόνη πιο φωτεινή. Μισό λεπτό. Τώρα πιστεύω ότι είναι καλύτερα. I don't expect you to believe that I came from the year 2036. I see that everyone on this world line would like to know more about my time machine. Time travel technology was developed by CERN. They completed the first time machine in 2034. So in 10 years from now, it seems. Okay. Time traveler, lol. John Titor, lol. More details on the time machine. Do they sell time machines? How much do they cost? I've got about 100 million yen. Can you send me one? I knew it. What's a word line? White rice is good. It's the thing that divides the north from the south, right? Give up the act, troll. CERN, huh? Haven't heard that one before. Still, if you wish to start a conspiracy theory, you should present more detailed evidence. So who are you, a CERN insider? Huh? When I hear conspiracy theory, I think Freemasons. Why put this on CERN in the first place? It's not like they use some evil lab. They've never even officially announced that they were researching time travel. Unless you're saying that particle physics works somehow, more into time travel stuff. Here is the official site. It's in English though. I heard you all saying, use words I know. He's Super Saiyan. Yeah, I can't ask this properly. How am I supposed to keep abreast of the situation that is when this perv is making things up? Is anyone even funding time travel research? Ecstasy, rupees, narcotics, sex. The human nullification project via time machine. Copied and pasted from Wiki pedophilia, also known as the Society for European Nuclear Research. The name CERN is an acronym for the English from the French, Société Européenne pour la Recherche Nucléaire. It is the world's largest particle physics research facility located just outside of Geneva, Switzerland. It sits on the border of France and Switzerland and contains banks, libraries, post offices, and even dorms on its campus. Particle physicists from all over the world gather at CERN to conduct experiments. In addition, CERN currently employs several thousand full-time personnel. What's your point? Read it, scum. More people there than in my hometown. It's a research facility where they study particles with the LHC and stuff. Since it's led by Europe, there aren't any Americans there, but there should be a Japanese research team. Fascinating. What's this? Wasn't this huge news on YouTube a few years back? Something about CERN creating a black hole that was gonna devour the Earth. Were they trying to make a time machine? How the fuck do you know this shit? LHS means Large Hentai Collection. I'm in India, that news scared the hell out of me. Large Hadron Collider. But CERN faced lawsuits in the West, so they're not completely in the clear either. Large what? Drone colliders? Collider? I googled the LHS and draw that thing's cool, lol. It's like a little rocket engine straight out of a sci-fi flick. It's built 100 meters underground along the French-Swiss border. It's 27 kilometers in length, about the length of Yamanote Line. Where did Tiger go anyway? Plus the accelerators inside the rings are in vacuum, right? I don't really get it, but it sounds cool. Actually, what does it even accelerate? I mean, they'd be dealing with quantum teleportation, right? And modern sci-fi is always talking about taking micro-level stuff to a macro level to develop time machines or teleporters. It has a basis in reality too. The microscopic world can provide hints as to how to solve our macro problems. Not that I'm saying to back up John Titor or anything. Behold, I'm John Titor, time traveler from the year 2036. Explosions, no way, dude. Lol. He told me everything. The humans will be exterminated. Will the Earth be destroyed? CERN has a monopoly of time machines. Not even the most powerful nations of Earth can acquire one, to say nothing of private citizens. CERN used a time machine for power. By 2036, the world has become a dystopia. There is no war, no conflict, however, that is a false peace founded on the complete eradication of liberty. What does LOL? Why did you come to this time? Was the Akiba satellite crash your doing? Wait guys, Tiger's son doesn't understand channel lingo. Let's keep it simple, okay? If you know what I mean. Get a trip code, asshole. What does it feel like to time travel? What are you, 12? 343, lol, means laugh out loud. Wait, like the quantum gravity theory? The one that's supposed to every phenomenon from the micro to the macro level? So the Shibuya earthquake last year was Tiger's doing. Strongly agreed. Destroy all monopolies. I think a false peace is better than nothing. Conflict yields nothing but death. What if Tiger's the real perpetrator behind the New Gen murders too? Don't cats come back to life in the quantum realm or something? CERN too strong. Can we just blame everything on Tidor at this point? All the misfortune in the world, my stomachache, everything. Tidor-san, if you're taking requests, could you blow up my workplace? Huh? If CERN has a monopoly, then I don't get to travel. Is Micro the big one, or Macro? Is time travel established as a legit business by 2036? If so, I wouldn't be unreasonable to assume that every other time travelers have visited our time, and there may be some threads about coming in contact with them online. Banish the time machine to the Dark Ages, in my opinion. So we're headed towards a dystopia? Yep. What? LMO? Macro, duh. There is no point in leaving now, is there? Time for all the good kids to go to bed. Did that just jizz? In 20 years I'll be dead anyway. Don't make fun of Tidor-tan. If you're a time travel, what's the weather gonna be like tomorrow in Hokkaido? Namaste. I hope I can start landing in leading roles by 2036. Good thing I just started learning Gun Kata. Just make a time machine outside of CERN. Easy. You know how UFOs are real? What if they're time travelers? You're looking for a time traveler's wife? Let's get a drink sometime. How many times have the Tigers won the championship? I wonder what kind of anime is popular in 2036. We need modern sensei. Planet of the Monkeys. Tidor made it clear. Those who control time, control the world. Will I have married that person? Will we have a happy family? Oh, that's so embarrassing. Eek. I want ice cream. So if I change the channel on my TV, would that change something? Would that change mean something in the year 2036? 370, sorry, but I'm another kid. Honestly, in my head, the dystopian world is one where anime is regulated. Never heard of CERN on the LHS or any of CERN, or any of this stuff. I hope there are a lot of cute girls in the future. Coming on a little strong there, ROFL. Stay away from marriage, seriously. Help wanted, seeing college entrance exam answers. Tidor should prove that he's actually from the year 2036. Try harder. A genetic mutation makes it so only male children are born. How about that for a dystopia? Oof. Can't say it wouldn't. You never know what determines the future. You never know what determines the future. Has Togashi started releasing new chapters again? Togashi. Like the creator of Hunter x Hunter? That's so meta. Oh, that's me. Is it true that everyone in the future is skinny? Hurry up and give us cyber brains. I told you, pink-haired. Pink-haired heroines aren't my type. Huh, I don't recall ordering any soba. I studied a bit of particle and quantum physics, but I never understood any of it. The future sounds peaceful. And no one ever saw 404 ever again. 397. I hope it's the other way around, seriously. Yuri is utopian. 404 was a good man. Isn't Earth destroyed by 2036 to begin with? Oh no. 394. I wonder what happened. I don't want to hear it though. Soviet Union? Russia? Question mark? The Lord of Terror is descending upon us. Mark my words. Will there be cute girl androids in 2036? For betting, of course. Utopia. Do you guys still celebrate Christmas and New Year's like we do? How did the whole global warming thing shake out? BRD, joining CERN's side. I'm so sleepy. Uh-huh. I figured time machines were like way off in the future. What's the international situation looking like? Does Japan even still exist? Christmas is just an urban legend. Let's let it go already. Lol. Somebody's got too much time on his hands. Super Russia. Oh, this thread's gotten longer. Popcorn gift. The fact that the Earth even exists by then is a miracle. A puny country like Japan would be gone. So what's the story on space travel in your time? By Christmas I'll be hibernating. Look who's talking. Somehow I think Russia's gonna have the same president. Maybe we can go to the other space by school trips. Careful what you say, they might come after you. Nah. T-I-T. Where's the rest of the story, Tiger? S. Let's just say CERN made a black hole and destroy themselves, cool? Will I have married a cute little wife by the year 2036? Future sounds super high-tech, lol. Reeve John Titor. I'm guessing most things are automated by 2036. Reported. Just tell me if we're able to go to 2D world. Then we'll talk. Yikes. I want to see if I've missed anything. Time travel machine, get out of here. Lol. Don't talk smack about the Kaiju type robot. It's a time paradox. I don't expect you to believe that I came from the year 2036. I see that everyone in this world line would like to know more about my time machine. Time travel technology has developed by CERN. They completed the first time travel machine by 34. Time travel, well, okay, I read that. Oh shit, that's a lot of... Okay. There is no way Mo survives for another 26 years. My head's spinning from all your questions. I don't know where to start. I'll just try to explain as much as I can. I'll start by talking about the experience of time travel. A successful trip requires a great deal of G-force, normally about 2 Gs. When you begin, the gravitational field is generated around both the time machine and the passenger. Things are practically pitch dark while you're traveling through time, but you can see some rainbow-colored particles floating around. Because you travel in a vacuum, longer trips require you to have oxygen tanks at the ready. At full power, it takes about 1 hour to travel 10 years. How do you expect me to live in a world without Mo? 2 Gs, that's like a passenger's plane, right? You time travel in a vacuum? I see. Anyone ever see the world tsundere? 10 years per hour, slower than I hoped. It's tighter. Titor is back, everybody! Christmas in Japan be gone. I thought passenger planes were more like 1.5 Gs. 1.5 Gs. Thank you for the details. Dealing with 2 Gs for 1 hour and all while in a vacuum sounds pretty stressful for the passenger. Full power, roll. LOL. A vacuum. Scary. Lol. Mo should have conquered the world. I heard some roller coasters are like 2 Gs. Gravitational field, huh? It depends on which one. Wait, are the rainbow-colored particles? What are the rainbow-colored particles? Tundra, it's all the same. Lollicons, all of you. What the heck's a gravitational field? What? That doesn't play nice with string theory. How many people can ride a time machine? A place where gravity operates on space and time. I came here to change my present. In other words, your future. My mission is to destroy CERN's dystopia and restore freedom to the world. This is a huge time here. This is a wonderful time you're living in. Everyone is free. But you will lose it all in just 20 short years. It is vitally important that you understand what the future has in store. What is What is a threat code? I might get one if you tell me what it is. You said only CERN has time machines. You have a time machine. That must mean you're working for CERN. Therefore, your goal can't be to destroy CERN's dystopia. You're a fraud. QED. What's a dystopia? How can CERN take over the world in just 20 years? Look at the Middle East. You've been reading too much manga if you think you can get those guys to stop killing each other. Who asked you to change the future? You trying to play God? If they're promising world peace, then I, for one, welcome your words. 342. It won't be destroyed. Today CERN issued an official announcement saying it's not gonna happen, damn us. We're to say that we're free now. Do people not do their own research in the future? I've seen movies where changing the past significantly changes the future. What if the future goes through some catastrophic change because you decided for your own personal reasons to change the past? Hey Teeter-san, why do you distance CERN, yo? A noble mission. Please tell us more about your time machine. If you have the time to ride in this gen, why don't you go change the future already? This has been your sermon from John Titor, future priest. Battling cage, dystopia, destruction, physics. Oxygen tanks remind me of spaceships. Can you keep it down? I'm trying to watch TV. Throat eater, sun and bone. He's probably just started from all the time traveling. 802701. Peter-chan. It must not have been easy getting to 2010, but there is always a tomorrow. We won't be able to change. We won't be able to chat on channel anymore. Dry your tears, guys. Lol. So what would happen if you weren't? So what would happen if you weren't at full power? We've all gotta destroy the world to save it. All I can think of is a time travel in a diving suit. I want the LHS to collide me with a cute girl. Movies are fiction though. Doesn't John know about corporate slavery? Controlling John? I want to have a dream. .327, a link to a website called youtube.com. The opposite of utopian society. A society where all citizens live under strict regulation, management and surveillance, 24 hours a day. Props to CERN for ending the war. Just realized I spent the whole day on Chan. The part about the time travel experience was exciting. 76 points. If there are strings in space, there has to be a girlfriend who can make me a string. Those rainbow lights remind me of the back of a DVD. Or did we travel through time? I hear we got a future man in this thread. I wanna be a string too. After reading the time travel experience, everything I've imagined about the time machine was destroyed. John Titor, watch Back to the Future. Deep sea time travel sounds painful. It's pretty high, lol. By accelerating protons and colliding them, they're attempting to recreate a miniature Big Bang. The moon is beautiful. Same. My time machine is a more like prototype than was created. My time machine is a more like prototype that was created based on technology we stole from CERN. Its capabilities are limited. To put 2036 in a nutshell, basically Earth is being ruled by a dictatorship. The dictatorship strictly regulates humanity without giving them any privacy. Everything from what we eat, where we live, and even who we marry are automatically decided for us. Anybody who opposes the dictatorship will be killed mercilessly. There are no trials. Just say no. Are you saying that CERN is the dictator? Are you saying that CERN is the dictator? Do we even know what kind of organization CERN is? OP is a troll. So if we find his dad and kill him, then this time traveler, LMO, will never be born, and we won't have to listen to this bullshit, am I right? By the way, can you meet your best self by time traveling? What happens then? You stole it, lol. Channels are pretty good at that, lol. Even who you marry? Escape with stolen technology. Destination 2010. Let's go to New York. Channelers are scary when they're your enemy, but they're useless as a friend, lol. Robbery, murder is a common criminal chain. Please no uglies or fatties. Call him a robber, but to be able to engineer a time machine is pretty impressive. Whoa, who knows what would happen then? I hate it when I drop my 100 yen underneath the vending machine. Are we maybe being a little too hasty in calling them this scientist a criminal? Fuckbolt people too. If there are no trials, then the world's lawyers have no jobs. Smirk. Loving this, by the way. How do you plead, TT? Is CERN controlling all of humanity? More importantly, I'm about to throw up that fried shrimp I had earlier. CERN is type A. Hey, does that mean Titor is an DQN criminal? How big is his house? Seriously? If they even regulate what you eat, I imagine obesity is over. John Titor is an engineer. Cheers to CERN for unifying the world. Can you hear the thunder? He said they automatically shows who you marry, but I wonder what kind of algorithm they use. Carbs, carbonated drinks is a scary duet. It's a scary diet chain too. Is the death penalty more efficient in 2036? Crime's a lot harder to get away with under a super dictatorship. Upload your floor plan title. Feeling like we should think twice about automation. What kind of food is there in the future? We only get Titor's point of view here, but if you actually think about it, CERN hasn't done anything wrong, have they? I'm starting to think Titor is the real problem here. Hey, CERN do a better job at managing you people. One of the weird ones is wandering through your backyard. John just has a very strong sense of victimhood. On what grounds? I don't want to live in Titor's 2036. I guess no matter what generation you're from, the squeakiest wheel gets grease. I guess no matter what generation you're from, the squeakiest wheel gets grease. The theory is that even if a black hole is produced, it will be too small and will immediately vaporize. Gaggle hogging radiation. Only conspiracy theories doubt that. Die, Titor. Hogging is definitely from the future. Increasing rations and more rations. Sexy, erotic, raunchy, nude. Did you come here alone, Tishi? You didn't bring any friends with you. It's like that 2001 space thing. Are black holes supposed to vaporize? If there's gonna distribute nations, I'd rather just have all my intuitions injected. Titor, did you actually time travel to where you want to be? Sounds like your machine was a piece of junk. You still have to make your own time machines in the future? I'm hungry. No bullying. Should we change the thread title? Like I'm a criminal from the future, MA. You still have to make your own time machines in the future. Stamp, lol. You're hurting my hair. You're hurting my heart, lol. Instead of controlling humans through societal regulations, it's probably better to get rid of humans altogether and create a robot society instead. Robots are definitely smarter. Instant trauma. I made it myself, so Kai's a time machine. What are you based out of in 2010? Where's your wife, Tyler? I don't know. I'm getting rid of stratified society is a good thing. I don't know if getting rid of stratified society is a good thing or a bad thing. Friend talk is a no-no on Shan. Probably some eater in the cafe, lol. Anyone know what those pounded fish cakes are really made of? John Titor was on a typo from 2026. Shouting on Chan at an internet cafe? At an internet cafe? Sounds like ass, lol. I'm invested now. Keep going. Sounds pretty smart. Sorry. Maybe they're exiled him to 2010. That'll be a pain in the ass, lol. What? How long? Just keep going. Πού θα σταματήσει. Μορ. Μη μου πεις ότι έχει και μορ. Ωρε μαλάκα. All I can think of is a time traveling diving suit. And one day just to collide me with a cute girl. Movies are fiction though. Doesn't John know about corporate slavery? You're trolling, John. I want to have a dream. The opposite of a utopian society. A society where all citizens live under strict regulations, management and surveillance 24 hours a day. Props to CERN for ending the war. Just realize you spent the whole day on Chan. The part about time travel experience was exciting, 76 points. I already read that. Ναι, κάπου στο 600 πιστεύω. I guess I better cozy up to CERN while I still can. So if the robbers are sent to our era, did they send murderers to the Warring States period? Well, you said your time machine has limited capabilities, but how does it differ from the original? Escaping reality. I want Father John Titor to shepherd us to the future. A prophet is born, LMAO. Jay, that's our hometown specialty. Well, don't talk smack. Joining the clergy after committing a minor crime is pretty common. I tried making something else for you. I hope you like it. Art. That's the nuclear reactor. So how do we beat CERN? So have they been using time machines to exile people for a while, or is this a relatively new thing? CERN has this really handsome machine called the LHS. I pledge allegiance to CERN. Please don't kill me. Handsome? Machine? The whole exile thing reminds me of Kafka. I like pounded fish cakes, actually. Titor's a loser. Joke's dead, lol. John Titor, a man driven insane by time travel. He'd be exposed to radiation. That's life. I just read it on Wiki, but is it true that CERN created HTML, HTTP, and the whole World Wide Web? Aren't people supposed to get exiled to Austria? Like me, this thread gets longer in the night. It's gotta be more romantic. Being exiled to the Cretaceous period would suck. Someone help me clean my room, Elmo. Is this true? Love is heavy. I want to meet a T-Rex. Yes, the CERN engineer invented it. So where is your base? Tell us already. If you were sent to the Warring States era, you might have a chance, lol. If CERN didn't exist, China wouldn't exist. All hail CERN. Get eaten and die. You'll certain. 562, agreed. That's reason. Titor is in tears, though. People in the future were probably taught not to get turned on by Mo. This thread is overflowing with corporate slaves and meats. 609 is Yandere. So Titor, what are your interests? CERN stock skyrockets. Oh, you mean only real people get them already, huh? That's too healthy. You can't even write. I can't even write. Now, well, a new type of human. True. If they still insist on regulating humans, does that mean robots are still underdeveloped in 2036? John Titor right now. Travel. Enjoy a walking through lovely Pangaea. Whether you see 2010 or 2036 as more dystopian is a matter of opinion. I stayed up all night to make this for you, Heart. Please tell me you'll accept it. Cut to Super Kamiokante. So far, Titor's only believer is 605. Sure says a lot. I wanna go to Kyoto. There's probably a lot of nasty sickness in the future, lol. Like lots of people dying at once. I want to eat your homemade cooking. I forgive you. What the fuck is a Super Kamiokante? So you don't like the future, huh, Titor-chan? Wanna switch places? It still exists now. If you go to Kyoto, buy me some Yatsuhashi. Ever hear of the plague? It's rocking him out by the billions. It's really awesome, Kamiokante. Giant melons. No way! Lol. Say that when you actually have a girlfriend. So all these basically reply to each other. Giant melons. No way. Our dear little Kamiokante. She came back to us super. Can you tell us how to make a black hole? I want to make my boss disappear. I forgive no one. It's Kante, not Kante. Using imagination, cause no pics. Is this a CERN sponsor thread or... Where's Titor rebuttal? Hurry up, lol. Let's get married. G-cup melons. Congratulations. Clap, 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 clap. Nice to meet you. Come visit us anytime. With love, CERN. It's the name of a train. Titor. praying for your everlasting happiness. Should log off. What a lovely story. No, lol. I have one. Stop screwing with us. Hail, sir. Stop, don't fight over little old me. It's called gaggle it. Here we go. You're talking about the so-called grandfather paradox that has been debunked. This world line has a divergence of 0.571024% compared to the world line I came from. Killing my father would alter the divergence, creating a world line where my father is dead. However, it would not erase this world line. I would go on existing. CERN is a particle physics research institution that hasn't changed in 2036. It is possible to meet your past self. The prevailing theory is in my time is that nothing would happen. I, however, haven't met my past self. If you're really time travel, then fucking prove it. Post time machine pics or get the fuck out. The many words interpretation? Whoa, slow down, bro. Research instruction talking about the world. Lol, what? We've been waiting, Tidor. Many worlds is what now? Stare. Would you make the percentage a little more specific? It's one of the interpretations of quantum behavior in quantum mechanics research. Tell me, but make it easy. There's still a particle physics research... There is still a particle physics research institution? Did you say that to your dad too? You heard of Schrodinger's cat, right? You heard of Schrodinger's cat, right? There are currently two main interpretations. One of them is the many worlds interpretation, aka the Everett interpretation. Ok, τώρα είμαι στο 701. Έχω άλλα 100. Παραπάνω από 100. Fuck my life. How old are you, John Titor? Wow, no paradoxes, huh? I like cats. What do you mean by word line divergence rate? I hear the name Schrodinger a lot, but I don't know much about the details. Trying to understand the quantum mechanics is a headline. Or it's so confusing, I just started laughing. 571024. More like Egaobd. Egaobd. I got nothing. What a cute kitty. Lol, my foot's asleep. I do not feel the need to prove that I am what I say I am. I am only posting these messages on a whim. My mission comes first. What are world lines? Can you meet yourself from another world line? What happens if you do? Late reply. A trip code is a way to identify posters. But hashtag password after your name. Lol, backpedaling. So at the end of the day, he's a fake. Lol. Boring. You're boring me, Tidor. Oh, come on, Tidor. You can't be like that. You've got believers now. Then why are you posting here? You're losing the dog crowd. Come on, you got this. Try just a bit harder to win us over. Does this time machine... Does time travel make you emotionally unstable too? You can't just avoid the conversation now. We need answers, John. I wasted my entire day. Sorry, don't be mad. He hasn't exactly gone silent, has he? Lol. What's this guy's deal? Well, this sucks. Will you just play me? Time to go renew my license, I guess. He escaped so fast. Give me the DR version. Going to bed. Tighter, lol. Time travel from 2036. Lol. Salary things over the world. Lol, 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 lol. What can you expect from a criminal? What can you expect from a criminal? Schrodinger's cat. The cat goes inside a box on its own and sleeps. Adorable. Looking forward to the next episode of John Titor Sensei. Schrodinger's cat. Animal rights activists protest animal abuse. No time paradox, and you can do whatever you want. Yay! Titor's curse. So begins my depressing Thursday. I've heard of Scrodinger. You know, the thing where he does the other thing. Time Traveler. New gen criminal. Dreams of world domination. Time Patrol dismissed. Everest? John Titor is dead. Wasn't it about cats splitting in half or something? Why are we talking about cats? Okay, things are getting complicated now. Oracle loves cats, because cats are tsundere. John Titor. Remember I said I came from the year 2036? That was a lie. See ya. Delusional. Chuni you, time traveler. How do you measure the world-line divergence rate? Scrodinger is a cat lover for sure. Scrodinger is a cat lover for sure. Black Monday. From the nature of the experiment, it seems like the cat is being abused. DQN, criminal delusion. Titor is a person from the future. I once used to think it this way. Gohan and Kamehameha. Schrodinger's cat is the most famous quantum theory paradox. To put it simply, you have a box with a cat, a poison gas emission device, and radio. A radioactive substance. When the radium releases alpha particles, a sensor will go off and release the gas. And the cat will die. Say that after an hour, there is a 50% chance that alpha particles will be released. That means the ratio of finding the cat dead versus alive after opening the box after an hour has passed in 1.1. Then, what of the cat before opening the box? Then what after the cat before opening the box? Einstein says that even without opening the box and verifying it, the cat is either alive or dead. Time travel, world lines, many words, interpretation. Titor came back. Titor, come back! That's what I thought. What is this tedious experiment, lol? What is this tedious experiment, lol? Thanks for the explanation, lol. I'm too dumb to even see how that's a paradox. Don't worry, guys, you get it eventually. Hint. It has been proven that Schrodinger's cat is not a paradox. Schrodinger's designed this thought experiment to disprove quantum mechanics. Kinda backfired on him. Cool. Now we're talking about a cat before a muse experiment. John Titor-san, can you answer everyone's question, please? So it isn't. Lol. Cuddle. It was a strap that helped develop a quantum theory. They didn't actually do this experiment. They didn't actually do this experiment, did they? I learned a lot about CERN today. The scientist episode was quite interesting. Got me kinda horny. Lol. I know, right? Someone already mentioned this in this thread, but there are currently two different ways of interpreting the Schrodinger's cat experiment. The Copenhagen's interpretation and the Everett interpretation. The many words interpretation is tied to the latter. Tasty bait. I admire your Court Street ramen at this time. Thanks. Kit. Try. It's normal, lol. The Copenhagen interpretation. Contrary to the determinism concept posed by Einstein, the Copenhagen interpretation is one that takes a quantum theory approach. It says that the cat is both alive and dead until the box is opened, whereby the two states become either one or the other, as soon as an observation occurs. Once the box is opened and the cat is observed to be alive, it is retroactively determined that the cat was alive before the box was opened. If the cat is dead, it will be determined that the cat was dead before the the box opened. The cat did nothing wrong. What? The many words interpretation. The world's interpretation. The concept of the observer who found the cat alive in the box and the observer who found the cat dead in the box are superpositioned and then separated. It's called the Everett interpretation, because a man named Hugh Everett thought of it. It's also called the Everett-Wheeler model. So like parallel words, superpositioned, almost sure. Quantum theory is some crazy bullshit. Quantum theory is some crazy shit. Quantum theory is some crazy shit. It's similar but different. Don't ask me how it's different though. Lol. Ask someone smart. What the imagination you've got there. Clearly not listening. I've stayed at this for 5 hours now, and what the fuck? This thread is getting good again. Don't forget about Wheeler. Wheeler came up with the term black hole, you know. I just can't wrap my brain around the Copenhagen interpretation where the cat being alive or dead is determined retroactively. Same here. John Titor, you still breathing? So what's in there before the observer looks? Good job, Wheeler. It's like something I believe that was totally It's like something I believe that has totally been rewritten. Is this even possible? Lol. Let's live and be. Ew. If we're even superpositioned, does that mean there's like another me busting out of me? Nasty. Word lines are like an infinite number of rivers flowing parallel. Along the way, we're constantly branching out into the new word lines. This is called divergence. For example, whether or not you post on this message board has practically no effect on this word line's divergence. But if you were murdered, let's say, then divergence would change. However, it would only change by about 0.0000002%. If that. A single human being's death is not terribly significant on a global scale. Wars, disasters, acts of terrorism, and other events that cause widespread death and destruction have a much greater effect on divergence. Thanks for telling me about tribe codes. I'll make sure to use this one from now on. I'm starting to get tired, so let's pick up again tomorrow. It's been fun talking to everybody. Οπότε από ό,τι καταλαβαίνω, σε αυτό το σύμπαν του franchise υπάρχουν πολλαπλά κλαδιά χρόνου. Πολλαπλή κλάδη χρόνου. Δηλαδή, άμα κάτι αλλάξει, δημιουργείται ένα καινούριο σύμπαν ή κάτι τέτοιο. Έτσι το έχω καταλάβει. Like the flesh is all messed up and slimy and you're ripply on the surface. In other words, tentacles everywhere. I feel you. Like Okira. Breaking news. John Titor remains in our era. LMAO. Good night. I read through the entire thread, but our archives were already popping up. Of course, there has been sites dedicated to John Titor for years now. This new John Titor is clearly an imposter. In fact, imposter is too kind of a word. It's probably all copy-pasted. There are many Titor fanatics on the channel. He's not exactly a household name in Japan, but I doubt anyone would fall for this kind of trolling. As I continue to read, however, I find the response the opposite of what I expected. Everyone is accepting Time Traveler, as if this were his first appearance. Nobody has ever mentioned his appearance 10 years ago. Finding this strange, I try posting a retort, but everyone ignores me. What the hell? You can't figure this out if you do a little research, people. There is the original John Titor thread along archive in English, for one thing. Plenty of blogs about Titor in Japanese, too. I entered John Titor's name into the research engine. 12 matches. Wait, only 12? Moreover, all 12 are about the current Titor's posting on channel. I can't find a single trace of Titor from 10 years ago. Let's try searching John T. Titor. Bizarre. This just can't be. I researched for information on Titor a few years ago, but then I got tens of thousands of hits. Tens of thousands of hits. In this search engine, is this search engine filtered? I tried searching on another site just to make sure, but it gives the same result. What is this madness? It feels like I've stumbled onto another plane of reality. Would this be another organization conspiracy? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this. These past few days, I've been surrounded by nothing but chaos and confusion. Hold on, I just remembered. Oh. I know I purchased a book about John Titor a few years ago. I scoured the bookshelf for it, but it's nowhere to be found. It's supposed to be right here. Impossible. How could this be? I'll call Daru. He'd know about Titor for sure.
はい。
俺だ。状況は。
オカリンさ、電話の時ぐらいそういうのやめれ。
ジョン・タイターについて把握しているのかと聞いている。
ちっとも話が見えない件について。
内密に話がある。
I quickly made plans to meet with him at May Queen 9 tomorrow afternoon and hang up the phone. It's from Lukako. I'm gonna do a quick save. Should I reply? Are you really worried about yesterday's exorcism? I feel like a more traditional ceremony would have been something better. I'm worried something might happen to you because my exorcism wasn't strong enough. It bothers me so much. I can't sleep at night. P.S. Because of that, I couldn't do more than 3 practice swings with Samidare. Don't worry. Don't worry. Thanks to your exorcism, my right arm has been quiet for a while. Still, there is no telling what could set it off. I'm forced to do battle again. Let's just say pray that the organization's assassin don't find me. There. That should do it. So I'm curious, what would be the what would be the difference if I chose? I have to check. I just want to know how different he will reply. wasn't bad, just a little clumsy. You're a servant of the gods. You need to project dignity and confidence. Work on it. What would a traditional ceremony entail? I need details. Don't tell me it's an ancient forbidden secret. It wasn't bad, just a little clumsy. You're a servant of the gods. You need to project dignity and confidence. Work on it. What would a traditional ceremony entail? I need details. Don't tell me it's an ancient forbidden secret. Οκ, θα το συνεχίσουμε την επόμενη φορά. Η αλήθεια είναι ότι έχω λίγο... Με έχει επηρεάσει ο πυρετός και θέλω να ξανακοιμηθώ. Θα τα πούμε. Καλή σας συνέχεια. Take care guys. See you.